Hey, I don't wanna talk. Meet me at the bank, show me what you really bout. Cause ain't real when it really count. That's why I keep my little cat in they mouth. Say, I don't gotta cap. Everything I talk, yeah, I really did that. If you won't beat them, I gon' scratch. I'ma get the money, so I let her handle that. Woo! Free JT, ayy, real bitches with me.
Hey you guys, welcome to a new video. It's your girl Jasminee Gee, officially Vlogtober day 2. Right now I'm putting on my skin the Maybeline Instant Pore Eraser. Hold on, let me take my nose piercing out. The Instant Pore Eraser Primer. I love this primer. And bow. Next, I'm going to be setting my primer with the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder in the color Honeymoon. I feel like this setting powder matches my skin perfectly. Next, I'm going to be putting on the foundation D50 CoverGirl TruBlend. Now, this foundation is my favorite. I feel like I finally found the perfect foundation to match my skin. Just wait for the finished product. Once I get done blending it in by pushing it into my skin instead of swirling it around, I'm just like pushing it into my skin, as you guys can see. But yes, I feel like this foundation matches my skin perfectly to the T. Like if I wanted to, I can just wear this foundation and that's it. But of course, we have to go all out as always. But yes, you guys, look at this finish. Perfect. My lips is a little bit dry, so I'm going to be going in with the Vaseline Lip Therapy. And I'm going to be brushing out my eyebrows, getting that ready. But before I do that, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut. I feel like this is a perfect concealer as well for my under eye. I got this trick from Auntie Jackie Ina to make sure my eyes don't crease. I'm just setting under my eye. Next, I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin as a primer for my eyeshadow. I believe I got this in a Ipsy a long time ago. I'm going to be using the new Real Techniques beauty sponge. I feel like this is like the micro something. I believe it's for your eyeshadow because it's smaller than the other ones. I love Real Techniques. It's the only sponge I ever use. But yes, I'm going blending that Smashbox concealer out. Next, I'm going in with the Billionare brows. I got this out of my September BoxyCharm box. And speaking of BoxyCharm, I just uploaded not too long ago my first impressions opening of my first BoxyCharm ever. You guys could go ahead and watch that video after this. And of course, I still have to use my NYX Professional Brow Pencil, Micro Brow Pencil. This pencil is amazing. This is the first brow product I fell in love with. Like, I think people literally compare this to the Anastasia Brow Pencil, but I wouldn't know because this product works so well for me. Next, I'm going to be using the Motor Pro pencils. I had also got this out of my BoxyCharm box. And I'm going in with my Royal Affair, but pause. Wait, before you guys say anything. No, I personally did not hit pan on these shadows. My 2-year-old got to this palette and I didn't even use this palette more than twice. I only got one look out of this palette and it was a plain look. But I'm going to be using the Regal color and then this green color. I think it's called Crown. I'm first stamping the color Regal on it and then I'm grabbing another pencil out of the Motor Pro and blending it out. And of course I have to bring out the James Charles Morphe palette. I feel like this is worth the money. It has so many colors, but I'm going to be grabbing that red color and I'm going to be blending that in. First, I need to stamp it on though. I forgot. Stamp on the color and then blend it out. Next, I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Essentials palette. Got this out of my BoxyCharm box as well. And I'm going to be using that orange color right there. I'm going to be stamping that on top of the red color and then blending it out. And then I'm just going over the rest of my colors to make sure it still sticks out, but blending it all back together. Next, I'm going to be using my Proceed with Caution, the Shayla x Colourpop collab. This palette is so beautiful. I'm using the yellow, stepping it on top of the orange and blending it out into my eyebrows because for some reason I never know how to portion out these colors on my eyelid and I always end up going into my eyebrow. But that's fine. Next, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro in the color Fairest to cut my crease. And we just need to fast forward because I'm just trying to perfect it and I don't know, it still might not be at its best. But once I'm done creating my cut crease, I'm going to be taking the blue out of the James Charles palette and blending in both ends of my eyelid, both ends of the cut crease. Yeah, that makes sense. And once I'm done stamping the color in, I will be grabbing the lighter blue in the James Charles palette and stamping that next to slash on top of the other blue color. And after I'm done stamping that, I will be blending the two blues together. After that, I'm pretty sure I grabbed this green color out of the James Charles palette. Yeah, I'm just stamping that in the middle. And then I'm going to be bringing that lighter blue back to blend it in with the green. So it'll be like a nice, what is it, transitioning thing, whatever. And I'm going under my eye. I never put colors under my eye. And as you can see, I stopped right there with barely doing it because, yeah. After that, that crown color I had pointed out in the BH Cosmetics palette, I'm going to be stamping that on top of the green to give it a more little shimmery color. Next, I'm going to be blending out, I believe this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. And I'm just blending that out. I'm using the same sponge I used to blend out my eyelid. After I'm done blending that in, I'm going to be setting my concealer with the same concealer I had set my primer with, the Honeymoon Black Radiance. And once I set my concealer everywhere on my face, I'm going to be taking the Black Radiance Banana and setting under my eye to give it a more brightening look. Next, I'm going to be taking the Black Radiance Pressed Powder. I use this to contour my face. This is in the color Black Coffee. And I just put those in the spots where you usually would contour. And I also take it onto my nose with a regular eyeshadow blending brush. Next, I'm going to be bronzing my face with the Milani Baked Bronzer. This has a nice shimmery color to it, as you guys can see on my forehead. And I also bronze my nose. Next, I'm taking the blush Under Construction in the color Construct from the Shayla and Colourpop collab. This Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara. I use this as a primer for my eyelashes. And once I got my eyelashes on, that's when I go in with the e.l.f. highlighter. I feel like this highlighter is so natural on my skin. Next, I'll be taking the LA Girl lip liner to line my lips. After that, I'm putting on the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Lip Gloss. I feel like this is so cute. And bam, I'm finished. This is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook fan page, Makeup by Jasminee Gee. And thank you guys so much if you made it to the end. Mwah!